True and real, what up? Kevin, what up? Eric, what up? I'm gonna let some people in here before I modify what I said. I've been saying this going on Twitter. It's been on Twitter and was it Twitter? Yeah, Twitter. And they said it. So I'm gonna get into it. Just have something to talk about. It's an off day in basketball. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's an off day in basketball. I ain't been going live, so you know. I'm gonna go give everybody a shout out. Let's get the likes up. We got to get the likes up because I want to hurry and get to what I want to talk about. I want to hurry and get to all I'm talking about. So I'm gonna give the thing. I'm gonna give everybody their shout outs, and then I'm gonna modify it, right? Because it was on Twitter. So True and Real, what up? Kevin, what up? Eric Kwan, Sean Family, King David. See you later. Craig Do, Willie, Tony, Kevin, MIB, Seville Sports, the Carbo family, Dennis, Reg Dog, West Coast in the building, J Mac. What's good? Festo, what up? That's right. Hit that like button. Go subscribe to my man Reg Dog TV. Go subscribe to Reg Dog TV. Yo, we got to get the likes up. It's very important to get the likes up, man. Very, very important to get the likes up. Very important to get the likes up, man. Gabriel, what up? But I'm gonna talk for a little while before I let you guys in. But I really wanna modify and tell you guys exactly what it is. Terry, what up? Too Tall, what up? I'm definitely gonna read y'all comments. What up? This thing is crazy. But Nike, what up? So I'm gonna read some of y'all comments. True and Real said, hit the like button when you walk in. Very important, man. I've been doing a lot of different things. Y'all gotta hit the like button. Y'all gotta hit the like button. Too Tall said we'll be fine if LeBron wasn't playing GM. Thanks. Carbo family said they love you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Willie said Lakers need to draft Imani Bates and the next KD. King David said I'm from LA and some people respect the bubble ring and some don't. He said Assad said he probably go in the first round. Who else? Lakers got a chip. Pelicans don't from See You Later. Who else? He said that's not because of Victor, we would have a better overall team if we didn't go after LeBron and him leave the AD. Wiggins. Let's get the likes up. Conscious Black, what up? let's get the likes up, because I want to break down the reason why, because I thought about what they were saying, and a lot of people probably read it wrong and different things like that. But I definitely want to break down what they were saying. So we definitely need to get the likes up, get more people up in here, man. We got to get more people up in here so I can hear and say what I got to say. Bring you guys on, and then we could talk basketball for the next hour or so. You know, off day, no Laker game today, but I definitely want to get into it because I'm gonna have to repeat it. You know, but yeah, what y'all think? King David said some people respect the some people don't. Elder, what up, bro? Y'all hearing about that Bradley Beal news? Oh, I'm gonna touch on Bradley Beal. Let's go, 2 notifications in a row. Thanks, Ange. Appreciate that. That's right. Gotta get the notifications. The likes got to get up, man. The likes got to get up. But I'm gonna just get into the Twitter thing before I bring y'all up in here and things like that. So the Twitter, somebody tweeted and said, "Would you trade the bubble ring and not like trade it for AD or draft Victor Wembanyama?" Right? So some people ask questions, different things like that. Like, okay, what are you saying? Just the ring? We're just saying, okay, we win a ring, and then if we get Victor and whoever else, we don't get nothing, or it's just gonna play out. So now here's my take on it. Now I'm gonna spin it. Because this was some people were saying. They was like, okay, I'm not. This was some people spinning, and some people were saying, hey, I'm not saying that the Lakers going to it's like Victor or just the ring. Now, it's a potential, not that the Lakers ain't gonna win the ring, period, but it's like, would you gamble on this? Now, would you gamble on this? Let's say we didn't did the New Orleans trade, right? And let's say LeBron retired. Let's say the Lakers made the playoff 2 times out of the 5 years. Let's count this year. Right? So let's say no championship. The Lakers made the playoff two years, but not this year here. So 2 out the 5, right? The playoffs, no championship. And let's say LeBron retire or go to another team. And let's say the Lakers have, and can't say all of them because the salary cap. Let's just keep a couple of them. Let's say Brandon Ingram, Darius Garland. Let's say Brandon Ingram, Darius Garland, and I'm saying 2 role players. Let's just say Kuzma and Josh Hart. Let's just say that. That's like fair. We got 2 max guys in Brandon Ingram and Darius Garland, and two role players. That's guys who get $12 million, and Kuzma and Josh Hart, right? So let's say that's the young core going into draft, and the Lakers draft Victor Wembanyama. So would you take your chance of drafting Victor Wembanyama, or this with the, and you got the young core right there, those 4, those 4 guys, and let's just say those 4 guys. Would you take a chance, or you just keep the ring and that's it? That's it on the rings, or you take the Wembanyama and chance, they're gonna get multiple rings and be good for multiple years. Because I think Victor gonna win some rings. He's gonna win some rings. See, now that makes the things more challenging. Because that's to say we get the bubble ring, that's it. Let's say in the next 10 years, that's it. Or you throw the dice. What would you gamble on? You'll gamble us, let's say we got the bubble ring, or that young core with Victor. How many rings you think would that get you in the 7 to 8 year span? How good would the Lakers be? You know what I'm saying? So also on the Bradley Beal, I'm gonna touch on that before I let you guys in. Y'all got to get the likes up. I want to let you guys in. We gotta get the likes up. I'm gonna start letting people in. But I got some news on the Bradley Beal thing. I would talk to my homeboy. He said first and foremost, Bradley Beal will have to request a trade. He said, and another thing, Bradley Beal ain't going nowhere this year. He says it's not gonna happen this year. But he's saying the Lakers would have had a strong possibility to get him if, like, the draft, they would have had the draft. Like, the Wizards gonna at least want 3 first-round picks for him. They're saying the Wizards at least gonna want 3 first-round picks. Now, let's say the Lakers got a first-round pick this year, but they had to draft the guy and then trade him along with the other 2 picks. But the part about it, you're not gonna have Westbrook's salary. See, that's the thing what's gonna make the Lakers things tricky, because you're not gonna have the salary to get Bradley Beal once this year expires. Let's just say the Lakers keep their team and expires, right? And they keep the team and expires. And Russ Westbrook expired, we get the free agent money. And let's say we draft 16. I'm just saying 16. Let's say the Lakers draft 16, have the 16 pick plus the 2 unprotected pick, 27 and 29. My homeboy said he think that'd be enough. If Bradley Beal want to go, and Washington probably ain't going to be happy, probably ain't going to want to pay that salary. He said he think that that deal can happen. So tell me what you guys think. I'm gonna say a couple more shout outs and I'm gonna let people up in here to the last shout outs I had, and I'm gonna let everybody up in here. Last people I remember saying, I said, what's up the elder? Beast Warrior, what up? QUJO, what up? Hassan, what up? Joseph, Jay, Mr. Joseph C, Nike, Mark, Dennis, Tamar, Bandman, Simon, Most, Eric, Jay, Terry Powles, what up? Soul Controller, what up? I think that's it. Everybody else, I think Slime, what up? P. Myron Jones, what's good, bro? Big Baby Sports, what's good? Double Take, what up? Let's get the likes up. Let people in. I want to know y'all take on it. Just to have some fun. Remember, guys, let's keep certain words up out of there. Let's be respectful to one another. Yeah, arguing is cool, but the disrespectful words, I'm gonna have to do what I need to do. So we're not gonna get disrespectful on here. The arguing is all good. I'm not being on no sense of stuff like that. But we can't do the back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We can't do the back and forth where calling people name, calling people, being, we can't do that. She said she keeping her reign. Most of the players named to the young squad with Victor have low basketball IQ. He said, hell no on Bradley Beal. This is a good conversation. Like, what would you do? What would you chance the possible build the dynasty? Because I think Brandon Ingram, I think that's a strong team. You got that's definitely a strong team. You have Darius Garland at the point guard, Josh Hart at the 2, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, and Victor. That's a strong team. Not count whoever you put around the bench, or Josh Hart and Kuzma could be bench players. That could be it. But just have fun. I threw it out there because it was on Twitter, so we just have some fun with it.
Hey, salute.
What up, Elder?
Salute. Can you hear me?
You low, you real low. AD, what up?
I think I'm on this. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Thank
forgot I'm on my headset. No, I wouldn't even consider it. You never trade chips for potential ever. And the history proves guys like him, they may end up being good players or even decent and great players, but they're not the mainstays that lead teams to multiple championships. Because if you're going to give up a chip, you would be betting on winning more than one.
yeah.
So where's my history of a guy over 7'2" coming to the NBA, leading his team to multiple championships? I'm always leery on guys that tall, that super tall, because they say 7'3", but I saw him standing next to Gobert.
Yeah,
He's
he
4'5". He looked like he's 4 inches taller than Gobert.
yeah,
So I don't think he's 7'3". I think he's like 7'5".
yeah.
I do.
I say 7'5". I say
Yeah,
7.
I think he's 7'5" or 7'6", bro. So I'm like, no.
7'5".
Those kind of guys typically end up having either knee, feet, back. They have a lot of issues. So he got a ton of talent. It's gonna be hard to put strength on that frame. I can tell. I just wouldn't chance it. Not a guarantee. You already have a title. I'm taking the title over the potential of that dude all day. You know, now if you come in with the LeBron James height, like that type of height, eh, possibly, possibly. I can't think of a player that I would have been willing to do that for outside of possibly LeBron James, because I got a chance to see him in high school. Yeah, because Jordan wasn't that hype. He was hype, but he wasn't that hyped. You know what I mean? So, nah, I wouldn't do it. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping the chip. Keeping the chip.
Yeah, I see a lot of people, like some people saying different things. Um, yeah, because some people don't really care for the chip, because some people don't like it. Because he said, I respect the bubble chip about 50%. King David.
Yeah. Dirk was only 7 foot tall. He wasn't 7'4", 7'5".
And Dirk really like 6'11". Yeah, Dirk.
Yeah, 6'11", 7 foot. He's the same height as KD, pretty much.
This guy's really tall.
Yeah, he's the same height as KD. But I just don't have any history of guys like that. Now you see Soul Controller, man. He's trying to get at you about William Gabriel. Did you see what he? I blocked this one comment messing with it. He came in with that blasphemy. Talk about William Gabriel better than Michael Cooper, bro.
He's wild on that. He could have seen Michael.
He was. Did he? Hey, he came. He came with the blasphemy. Then he came back with the with the flatteries. He said I had the best takes on YouTube. Then he dogged Michael Cooper like that. William Gabriel, cool man. He a good little,
Locals
rotational player.
big today are tall and skinny.
Yeah, they're not 7'4", 7'5". They're not over 7'2" though. You got a lot of tall guys that I just think about it. Besides, like I'm trying to really think. Like besides Dirk, I mean, you got centers. That's different to me because these guys are definitely not centers. So I'm not counting the centers. I'm not counting Shaq and Kareem, and these are true centers. I'm talking about 7 foot wings, 7+ foot wings that are threes or fours. I just, besides Dirk, who has led their team like that and won? I'm trying to think. Can anybody? I don't know a guy like that. They'll say KD, but I wouldn't agree with that because he went to the Warriors. They were already champs.
Yeah,
They already had leaders.
Yeah, that's different.
He said, "Stop accepting his money, Elder. He tripping." Who money? Who you talking about, most? Who money? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, he must be talking about old boy. He ain't gave me no money, but he just gave me flatteries. Yeah. He had blasphemies and then he had flatteries.
So, what about on the Bradley Beal thing? You think how you think about?
I'm happy. I hope we don't get him. I hope we don't. I'm not a Bradley Beal fan like that. I think he's a good player. I don't think he's close to being worth $50 million,
No way.
and I would not want the franchise shackled with him for another 4 years after this year at 200 million. Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
that's a
I'm
lot of
good.
money. And like you said,
I'm good, bro.
that's why I said Bradley, because you ain't gonna win like that. You
I
ain't
don't
gonna,
see him. Yeah, I don't see him and AD being a good team together, either a good tandem. I don't, bro. It's not, nah, bro. Honestly, I would rather have Shea Gilchrist over him. Honestly, I think he is a better fit with AD. Actually, I think he's a better
yeah.
player. I
I
actually
think
think Gilchrist is a better player.
because Gilchrist could play the point guard,
He can play 1 through 3. He can play all three of them positions. Now,
and
neither one of them are
he's a
nothing
better
special
playmaker.
defensively. But I think Gilchrist would do better with AD when it comes to feeding him, supporting him, being a 1-2 punch. I think them two would be better. I do, and I like that size because he's bigger
I
than Bradley Beal
I do
and
I do
younger.
too. I think Shea playmaking and versatility helps more. I just
Yep.
think Brad Bill is a better shooter.
Yeah, he's a better shooter. I think old boys can score just as well as him though. I
Yeah, he
think
definitely can
Shea can
score.
score.
Shea
Yeah, and I
younger,
think he's yeah,
he
and
can
now
score
don't get me
shot.
wrong, Bradley's a beast offensively. I'm not trying to diminish the brother's game. I'm really not, y'all. I just when you look at the totality of it, I can get Shea. He's younger, more versatile, bigger, score just as much, but do more things, rebounding, assists,
Keith,
all that stuff, and play better, more positions. And he's much cheaper and younger than Bradley Beal, who's what 29 now. And you
wow, I
talk
think
about
30, right?
so he's 30, 29
I
or
think
30.
he's
You
29,
talk
30.
even if he's 29, 30. Now you're talking about a guy being in his mid 30s by the time that contract. Nah, bro. And then the contract is like 50 million, and old boy's only making 30 million, 32, 33 million. Nah, I'm taking Shea all day in that scenario. I'm taking Shea all day, all day.
CD Bradley Bill definitely had peaked.
Yeah, I
Bradley
agree
Bill,
with that, CD. Yep, I agree with that too. He has peaked.
he definitely
And
has peaked.
hey Kareem, remember me coming here telling everybody. I said I saw that GM at the what do you call it, at the summer league, at the summer league in Vegas or whatever, in Utah, wherever it was. Remember he was talking from Wizards, and I said this dude's serious. He not playing around. I can tell by his speech because he said I don't want anybody thinking that we handing out lifetime achievement awards. There's serious responsibility come with us giving him a contract like this,
Yeah, yeah.
and we fully expect him to fulfill them obligations. And they're a mediocre team, even though I think they're above 500 right now, but they
Yeah.
still like maybe 1 game, 2 games. They
And,
not, they
yeah, they
ain't
got one
took
game over
no
us.
major step up for 50 minutes. So at the end of this year, if they a team that's struggling to get into the playoffs, in the play-in stuff like that, and they may barely make it in, I'm telling you, bro, they gonna want to move Bradley Beal, and I think they told him that up front. I really do. That's why they gave him I think when they told him that, I think Bradley came back and said, "Well, look, I ain't gonna I don't want to do this and let
Tommy
y'all just
Brown,
send
what
me.
up?
I don't want to do this and let y'all send me wherever you want to send me. So now I need to know trade so that I can determine where I go. I don't have a problem with y'all trading me, but I'm gonna want to be able to determine where I go. So that's why I think really went down, and I really believe in it. Like your boy told you in the off season, he'll probably be traded.
Yeah, they did that. Behind the Lens TV, my boy Tom was good, bro. How you? Thanks for
Yeah.
support, hitting that like button and
I
everything.
got an 8 o'clock appointment, Kareem. So I'm only gonna be on for a little bit, my brother.
Okay. No problem. But
Yeah, I'm glad to see you on. You ain't been on much lately.
yeah, I ain't really been on live too much. I've been
I
doing a lot of different things, man.
get it. I've been busy as all get out. I'm on that what's the name show. Yeah, did you see it? That they got a big show on the Players Choice coming up on the 25th on Black Friday.
Oh yeah.
They doing a bunch of one-on-one verses. So you got like Ticket going against a guy. I'm going against a dude. You just got a lot of it's like 10, 11. And they letting folk gamble on it. They going polls. They trying to do it big. So anybody got time on the 25th, man, come on over there and check us out on the check me out on
So
the Ticket gonna be over there too
so
on the
how
Players Choice.
how they doing it? They
They
like
got like
topic.
there's a debate. They got a big debate thing, so you're gonna have like 2 or 3 different topics that you're gonna debate, and then they got I think it's like 6, 7 different debates. You know, I'm going against a dude named Chill, another older dude that's very knowledgeable of the game, played the game. So I'm going against him. Yeah, yeah, that should be a good matchup too.
Yeah, yeah.
That should be a
I
good
heard
matchup.
he pretty loud and stuff. I heard him. I heard him
Yeah,
before.
yeah, yeah. He liked the debate. You can
Yeah, he
tell
likes
he
to
likes the
do.
debate. He likes to come with a lot of stats, but I'm gonna show him how true debate works. I'm gonna show him. I'm going to put it on him. I'm
Yeah,
going to put it on. I think it's fun for the people because they can gamble on it a little bit if they want to, and they're gonna be polls and stuff. So it's just a little fun. Most people gonna be sitting around fat from turkey, ain't gotta go to work, and you know what I'm saying. So it'd be something cool. I think it starts at noon. It's gonna be a long broadcast though. They're gonna be on live for a while. It's probably gonna be 4 or 5 hours. Yep, yep. Probably gonna be 4 or 5 hours.
yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't doing the long dude, man. I'm not a big fan of those extra long guys. I think Wembanyama is definitely something I've never seen before on the skill level and what he's doing. I'm very concerned about guys like that health. I'm very concerned. Then he's a foreigner, so being away from home and being young, and I don't know. Maybe he's the new age of basketball, but I'm like, it's gonna be interesting because everybody believes he's going to San Antonio. I've been hearing a lot of people think that's who's going to end up getting in San Antonio.
San Antonio been winning though. Well, it's gonna change.
Yeah, they'll eventually change it. Yeah, he said Lakers not getting that 15th slot. They will get a 7th pick, and Pelicans taking it. Well, we're gonna get whatever the Pelicans get. We won't have the 7th pick though at all. We'll have a better pick than that. I mean, a worse pick than that. Yeah,
They don't
we'll
be
have a
worse
worse
than
pick than
7.
that. No, yeah, yeah. 7th is a good pick. That's a lottery pick. I think the Lakers will have a better. I think they have a
But
worse pick than
that's
7th.
not gonna be our pick though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying most saying that the Lakers are gonna get the 7th pick, and they're gonna end up swapping with Pelicans because the Pelicans are gonna be made way worse than that. But I think I don't know on the Pelicans thing, like if we're gonna have a better record than them. I just don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Honestly, I think it's gonna be to a scenario or situation where the Pelicans may think about it. I think it's gonna be that close where they have to think about it and say the guy, like, let's say it's say the Lakers got the 16th pick and the Pelicans got the 19th, 20th pick, right? Them swapping, or say they got the 15th pick, or even the 14th pick, because that's lottery, right? 14th is
Yeah, 14,
lottery.
the last.
Let's just say they got the 14th pick and the Pelicans got the 19th, 18th, 19th. There's a lot of money difference in there, you know. And for the Pelicans, looking at they roster and all that stuff, they may look at that and say, the guy that I like at 14, I probably can get at 19,
Yeah.
and I'm paying less money. You know what I'm saying? So they may end up still taking the pick, of course. But what I'm saying is, I think it's going to be so close to where the Pelicans will have to actually
If they
think.
don't take
Do
it
I
this year, do it carry over to next year, or that's it. This the only year.
No, that's it. No, that's it. If it's swappable, it's swappable. That's it, bro. Yeah. So either you take it or you don't. So, but I mean, I think they're going. I think that the Lakers will turn around a little bit and play better. I'm not saying the Lakers going to do anything stupid. I just don't think they're going to end up at the bottom of the West. I really don't. They may be more middle of the pack, is what I'm thinking. Maybe more middle of the pack, and if that's the case, say they make the play in or close to it, and they got one of those picks right outside, like a 15, 14, 15, or 16, and the Pelicans are barely in the playoffs. That means they're going to have a 19, 20, 21 pick. You know what I'm saying? And you have to think about that. That when you look at your full roster, when you look at the people you got to bring back, you have to look at that. If it's a $2 million difference, people don't realize that can make a lot of difference. That can make a lot of difference. A lot of teams move back for that reason. When you see them, like, why are they moving back? Because they don't want to pay that salary slot. It's
Exactly.
a certain amount of money you got to pay per slot minimum when you when you taking on first round players. A lot of teams love going to the back of the first round because that's only like that's only like $2 million a player. They don't mind taking the 26th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 30th pick.
I agree with you. Like 19th pick and the 14th, 5 slots down. You know, I can easily see that's possible.
As you can see, you see a lot of, like, when you think about it, go back and look at the draft, y'all, and look at the guys like between 15 and 25. Unfortunately, you get a lot of what the world will call bust. You get a lot of bust in that category right there. So it's really hit or miss with a lot of them players. Really hit or miss. So if you're just not enamored and in love with a dude, you may take that route. You may say, you know what, I'm gonna stay where I'm at and just pick the guy, because the guys I like, I can get at this spot and not have to move up 5 spots to pay him. Like, if I like this dude and I believe I can get him at 20, why am I move up 5 spots potentially to get another guy that may not be there? Like, if I say I can get the Lakers 15th pick and I got the 20th, but the guy I like, he projected to go anywhere from 11 or 10 to 15. I can move up wanting him. He goes 12th. Now I don't like none of the rest of those guys. Not at 15, I don't. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. They may give it some thought. I'm not saying they're not going to take the swap. I'm just saying they may give that some thought and say, man, it may not be worth it, you know? So they got a lot of players, y'all.
People in here, 74 likes. Come on, guys.
Hit the like button. Y'all know what's up, man. Hit the like button. Y'all see the KAREEMLOUALLEN scrolling across the stream. Support the brother. He ain't been on in a while. I know y'all missed him. Don't show the brother some love, man. Show the brother some love. See, my guy Banks always showing love. See,
thanks,
my
bro.
guy Banks always showing love. He said, Kareem and Elder, I need y'all to send good vibes to my team to get my dream team, Cade, Ivy, Bay, Victor, Duran. Woo-wee. I tell you this.
Woo.
That's tall. That's athletic. That's long. Woo-wee. You get that team, bro.
Shit.
You get that team, bro.
You get that team. Oh my God.
We got a lot of size. I mean, what'd you get? What was Cade? 6'7", 6'8" at the point. Ivy was 6'4", but he making change at the top of the backboard. You got Sadiq Bay that's hitting from everywhere. Victor just gonna be Mr. Utility Knife, do everything, and Duran blocking everything inside the paint. That booger block. You come past half court, you may get blocked by that dude, man. He's super athletic.
Yeah, he's super athletic.
That'd be unfair. Hey Banks, I'm sorry, bro. That'd be unfair, bro. That'd be unfair right there.
What's the Pistons record right now? The Pistons winning?
I think they're not. I think they got 4 or 5 wins, maybe.
Oh, so they got shot. Like, it's still a shot.
I am mistaken. They playing hard though from here.
Yeah, they playing hard.
They compete. They just young, man. They just young, but boy, they get Victor. Ooh, wee. I think the Spurs. They 3-11. They got the same record as the Lakers. Oh no, they doing bad.
They got a shot. They got a hell of a shot.
Yeah, they got shot. They got shot. Them bottom 3 get the same percentage. What, 14, almost 15%.
Yeah.
So they we'll see. Man, they give Wembanyama. Ooh wee. Especially if everything is advertised. 3-12. They 3-12. Because we 3-12, 3-11. What's the Lakers? 3-10.
We 3-11.
We lost 11 games.
Yeah.
All right.
But
I didn't know we played 14.
Houston got 2 wins. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. He said
Houston got 3. He said they got 3. They got 3 wins.
Got 3 wins. Oh, so everybody got 3 wins then. Mike, thanks, Mike. He said all best.
Kareem, you sure we got 11? We 3 and 10, Kareem. We ain't played them games.
Oh, we
3 and 10. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember us getting 11th loss. We 3 and 10.
Mike, appreciate the donation. We got Reginald. Yeah. Thanks for the donation, bro.
What's that, man?
Elder, come on, y'all throw them ones, man.
That's what we talk about, man. Come on, man. Y'all gotta support it, man. You gotta support.
Y'all don't throw the ones.
On already?
Yeah, now they don't throw the ones when I'm by myself.
No, I told them 8 o'clock. Yeah, I'm out of here at 8. You know they're gonna take a few minutes to get rolling, so it'll take a few minutes to get rolling. Yeah, I'm making sure my stuff good. My bad. Yeah. Oh boy, Rob wants him down in New Orleans. He ain't getting it. He built the perfect tank squad. I promise you this: ain't no in hell New Orleans getting that, bro. Anthony Davis is not worth Zion, Brandon Ingram, and Victor Wembanyama. All them first. Now, again, I'm telling y'all, this is how it works with this lottery, man.
Do you
I'm
think the
telling you.
lottery rigged?
Oh, easily. I know it's rigged. You can't have that many coincidences. And then I can look and see. Remember, I be telling y'all. Remember, we was talking about the trades at one point. I was trying to tell y'all getting tripped. Y'all tripping over the amount of picks, but the players coming back determine how many picks is needed. Like these players are worth a certain amount, but if you're getting better players, you'll take less picks. Case in point with the Utah situation, when they were talking with the Knicks because their players were worse, they wanted more picks. But when they went over here to what's the name, I guarantee this, Utah wouldn't have done that deal with the Knicks for 3 picks, not with the players they were offering. But they did the deal with Cleveland because the players they got were better. When you got Sexton, you got marketing, you got that young dude that just got drafted in the lottery. They had better players. That Aja dude, or whatever his name is, he barely can get on the court for them. They so deep now. So
Yeah.
the players coming back will determine how many picks you get. And I'm telling you, in the Anthony Davis trade, everything they got now, ain't no way in hell they giving New Orleans Wembanyama to.
That'd be
Because
crazy.
getting Wembanyama means that they're coming from the Lakers, and that would be part of the Anthony Davis trade. They're not doing that. I promise you, the Lakers could be the worst team in the league. I guarantee. I would bet the farm that the Lakers won't be #1 pick. Guarantee it.
You don't think
Guarantee it.
you don't think they hurt the Lakers like that, right?
No, it ain't that. I'm just telling you how the league works. It would be unfair. You got number 2 pick Brandon Ingram. You got Zion #1. You got old boy be coming in as a #1 pick too. So you got 2. You get for Anthony Davis, you're getting 2 generational talents and a perennial all-star like Brandon Ingram. Hell no. They're gonna make sure. They're gonna make sure they don't get it. I've always looked at the thing when I knew was it 84, 85 when you
that Patrick
80,
that shit was clear. Everybody said
yeah,
that.
I knew that, man. Talking about the cold envelope. I said everybody know he going to the Knicks. They gotta be going to the Knicks. King David, salute my brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support, my boy, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, bro, King David.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Show Kareem some love, man. Come on.
Hit that subscribe button too.
Yeah, we need that subscriber stuff, man. We need it.
We've been waiting
But
for
yeah,
the to give out.
Kareem, I got to bounce, man. It's 8 o'clock, my brother.
Yeah.
I enjoyed coming in here with you, man. Y'all keep it rolling. All right, my brother. Salute.
Salute. Yeah, man. Appreciate all the donations. What you guys think, man? Anybody else want to come up? Y'all could come up and talk basketball. What y'all think? Would y'all do that? Or would y'all just chill? It's been a lot going on. But do y'all think the NBA draft is rigged? Put one if y'all think the NBA draft is rigged. He said trade Nunn and Pat Bev in the first round for Miles Turner. Y'all seen Rob go to Indiana today? I'm ready to come up. Oh, let me drop the link for you guys. Damn, all you guys think the NBA draft is rigged? Because it definitely seemed like that. I think they want like certain players. Like I see Victor going to Spurs for some reason. I've been saying that for the longest. He said trade AD for Claxton and Joe Harris. Most said no. Some Laker fans already started looking at the draft, looking around like the 15th pick, 15 to 18. I done got Laker fans hit me, said they start scouting the draft. I can see the Spurs. Yeah, everybody saying that. What up, bro?
Hey, salute, brother. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you?
I'm all right. Appreciate the show, man. I like the basketball talk going on around here.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
too many biased shows going on here, man. I like the way you give the spill. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you know we got to do that, man. That's very important. Got to keep it real. Got to be fair, you know, because we got like I said, we got Detroit Pistons fans here. We have Houston Rockets. We got different fans. He said, Ryan Rumper is 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. I have to look him up. But I see a lot of people already start. How many people think the Lakers gonna make the playoffs? Press 1 if y'all think they're gonna make the playoffs. Press 2 if y'all don't think they're gonna make it.
Man.
So what you think? What you think?
You asking me if the Lakers is gonna make the playoffs, man? That's a hard question to ask me because I'm biased. I love my man Russell Westbrook. I've been a fan of his, even though I don't follow players. I'm a fan of one team, and when players leave the team, I usually don't rock with them. With that being said, I don't know, man. I can't call it, brother. It's hard for me to say that. That's a tough question to ask, but I'm gonna say they probably finish about somewhere 38 to 40 wins. So I don't know what that'll get you.
38-40 wins in the West? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, that's what it is then. And I'm tapping in from New York too, brother. I don't know where you're from, but
New York. You can't tell from New York?
Yeah, I could tell, but I ain't want to tell you where you was from. I want, if you felt like saying it, that was up to you.
New York all day.
But I'm from Buffalo.
Are you from?
I wanted to say, yeah, land of the wings. Yeah, I could tell. I used to play a game in college called Name That Accent. I used to pick the borough when I would hear somebody talk.
So what borough I'm from?
Based on your accent, I'd probably say you're from the Bronx.
Nah. What about my swag? What about the swag? See, this is something like.
Okay, now if you're talking swag, I gotta say Harlem and Queens.
There you go, Harlem, baby. Harlem.
When you talk swag, I gotta say Harlem first.
That's right. Ding, 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 and it's sunlight right here. You know.
So I used to. I believe that the NBA is rigged, and I'm gonna drop something on you, but I used to be able to recite this off the top of my head. This is kind of tough, so I'm gonna wing it. The NBA they owned the franchise of the New Orleans Pelicans around the time that Doc Rivers said that he didn't want to coach a rebuilding team in Boston. Now, if you peep game, Doc Rivers became the first NBA coach to be traded to the Clippers. That was around the time when they blocked the CP3 trade to the Lakers. Throwing shade on Kobe because they ain't want him to win more chips. I'm going to leave that alone. You can go what you want with that. Doc got traded. They rewarded the Pelicans with not one, but 2 lottery picks in the top 10. Guess who they drafted? Anthony Davis was the first one picked. And guess who else was picked? Doc Rivers' son, Austin Rivers. Remember that?
You're right, yeah.
A few years later, Austin Rivers ended up playing on the Clippers. Remember that?
Yeah.
Think it's a coincidence? I don't.
Yeah, they did. But this happened both times in New Orleans. Every time New Orleans had a crisis, they got the #1 pick.
Yeah, I think that was a PR move, man.
After that Chris Paul situation, they got Anthony Davis. They got a crisis after Anthony Davis said he want to leave, and he's out of there. They got Zion.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Who did Chris Paul play for when he was trying to get traded to the Lakers?
What
Pelicans, right?
Yeah, he's playing for
What team did he? Oh, go figure.
No,
not a coincidence that they ended up getting AD out of that deal. See where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
It comes full circle.
Yeah, it came full circle.
Man, these drafts is gonna be kind of crazy, man, because OKC got a slew of picks. Then you got that fight for the lottery. Whoever's gonna come up in the lottery draft for Victor. Man, I don't know what moves the Lakers can make, man, but I hate how they throwing shade on my boy Westbrook. His name keeps floating around the trade rumors.
Oh, they're gonna try to move him.
He should have never went out there, man. I feel like they messed up when they dropped the news that they was trying to shop Kuzma. I feel like they didn't do themselves any favors. And also, I think Dennis Schroeder played. He took a gamble because he found out that they was trying to get Lowry out there. That's why he demanded all that money from them.
But he played the
Because he didn't want
to take that money. You're not like that. You're not like that. You have to be real with yourself. The EI Network, he said, Kareem, we don't change titles. He
It's
said,
funny, man. I talk.
You're not helping him with the #1 pick.
I don't know who's gonna get that pick, man. Who you think is projected to go second?
Scoot Henderson. Scoot Henderson.
What position is he?
He's shooting guard. He's like 6'4".
Okay. He in college right now?
He played for the G League Unite, right? I think he played G League Unite.
Oh, that's right, because they rolled out that program where if you're 18 coming out of high school, you got to play 1 year in the G League to go to the league, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird that they did that. If you're 18 coming out of high school, you got to play 1 year in the G League. Go.
Who that?
To the league, right?
Yeah. Hollywood.
Weird that they did.
That was some weird shit there.
Yeah, when he came up, it started echoing.
Yeah, and they had like you sound like you.
I put myself on mute when I heard the echo.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell?
I just hate that the Lakers had to give up, like they felt they had to give up all the young players, because I feel like they should have kept McClung and a couple of the other young guys. Yeah, man, that's a back end player, but man, I just feel like he could have been all right, man. I don't know why teams don't believe in him. He wasn't like
he good to be on the team to put him in at the end of the game. He put a little highlight on. He good.
If you remember at the end of last year, McClung and Reeves both had 30-point games in the same game. And Reeves had like 2 of them.
Oh, that was you? Okay, bro.
I remember that. I watch the young players, so I talk about young players before people care about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm gonna do my scouting probably at the Christmas for the college.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna see how Lakers doing, and then I'm gonna start doing my scouting. See, the thing is, we're not keeping our picks, so it's like you have to look at more what New Orleans doing.
Yeah, y'all got to pull some trades off or something, man. I don't even know what's out there. It's just so tough because everybody is set at point guard. So the only way you can move was that.
It's a point guard, the deepest position.
It's the toughest position to play, but everybody is set, and nobody needs a point guard that they feel will put them over the top. All the young teams are set.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Ja, you got Houston. They got their point guard. Who else you got out there? I mean, Lakers is standing pat. You got Fox is playing amazing for Sacramento, man. You could tell he been working on his jumper big time.
Yeah, Fox is doing his thing.
With the speed he has, man, I didn't see that coming. I didn't know he's gonna put in that much work. Like he cut his hair and he went nuts. I don't know, man. I'm kind of disappointed my boy Chet got injured, but we got so many young players out there.
I want to Chet. Like, I hate when young guys get hurt right away, man. I hate that. I want to see what Chet was going to do.
We've had a history of having trouble with big guys, though. So
I was really looking forward to see what Chet was going to do.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty encouraged by Josh Giddey, though, because Giddey's got a nice triple-double game, and he's more of a facilitator, but we rebound with guards. We just don't have a big man.
Yeah.
Like a true big. I don't know, man. It's getting interesting out here, man. I hate to see what's going on with the Lakers, even though I don't vibe with Brian because I just don't like what he does to teams' rosters. And he's had a chance to play with so many wing players that I felt like could have extended his career if there just would have been a little bit more patience involved. But they keep making microwave dinners in the fast track, so it's all about winning, I guess, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody wants nobody wants to move anybody. I mean, Boston has no reason to move Brown or Tatum. They're too young. They want to see what they got out there. You got teams like the Sixers, they stuck.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Nets, they stuck. There's nothing going on, man. It's just real quiet. I mean, something's gonna happen to shake these things up. You just got to wait out half the season to find out.
Yeah. Definitely got to wait. This season is weird, man. This season so weird. I lose every day. Every day, I lose in gambling.
Oh man, that's tough.
Playing on the games is weird though. If you look at these games, it's weird.
Yeah, the problem with gambling right now is there's so much transition in the league, and these young teams are forming an identity. Like you got Bowl out there in Orlando with the rookie from Duke.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was playing 2K yesterday. Somebody started that man at the point guard. I'm like, come on. Yeah.
Aaron, what up? Aaron, what up? Loyalty. What up, Mac Jerry? Jordan Murray, what up? Joseph, what up? What you saying?
Oh, not much, man. I didn't want to say too much, but I gotta shout out my man. I don't want to say his name. I mean, he not on. I don't think he's on here, but the only reason why I ended up subscribing was because my boy posts links on Lakers talk. He's a huge Lakers fan, so he put me on to you, and I went ahead and listened to it.
You can shout him out.
My boy's name is Jermaine Beard. He put me onto the channel.
Jermaine Beard.
Yeah, he's probably not active in here, but he sends me links on YouTube, not YouTube, but through Facebook. He'll send me the link in the inbox, and it'll be somebody usually I don't rock with. I had a couple issues with some people disrespecting, and I just wasn't feeling that. Like once you talk to me greasy, I don't have no love for you. I don't support nothing you got going on. You know what I mean?
Tell your boy. Tell your boy he got a big shout out from me, man. Tell him I appreciate him putting people onto the channel. That's love right there. Tell him I said pull up sometimes.
Most definitely, I will, man. He's a hardcore Lakers fan, but he's also like me, where we like young players. We believe in building and not buying.
I ain't gonna lie, I like young players too. Like when they're in your team and you just watch them grow. I ain't gonna lie, the Lakers was losing, but that was a lot of fun time though. I remember me, Eric, and us, and we used to be the young team, the young core, Jose. We used to be like, yo, we should draft this player, that player. I had good times then. Like watching them. Drafting and second round picks, and it was just cool. You were waiting to see because now it's like when the Lakers draft, it's like these guys might not play or Lakers might not keep them. It's like so much. Then it was second round picks, but getting like a mid pick, a pick like 18, that's like good money.
It really is. I didn't even know you could buy draft picks until last draft came up.
Second round picks, yeah, you can.
I had no idea. I was like, how does that work?
Yeah.
They said the Lakers bought a draft pick. I was like, okay. Yeah, whatever happened with Scottie Pippen's son and Sharif O'Neal?
Yeah, they're in the G League. They're in the G League.
Okay, so they're still on the team, just on the G League.
His son probably all freaked out. His mom, she doing the stuff she's doing, just wilding out. Like that's no respect. Aaron, I don't think we get Bradley Beal. I think we probably could get Buddy Hill, but I don't see us getting Bradley Beal, Aaron. That Kareem, they talk about Brown leadership. Ain't no teammates. Yeah, they both G League. Yeah. Kool-Aid, what up, bro? Yeah, good.
I gotta pull something off, man. I gotta pull something off, man. I don't know. It's gonna be you gotta pull a rabbit out the hat to make something special happen this season. It could happen though. I just don't know who's on the radar. I think Buddy Hill should have been somebody y'all should have definitely went all in for. It's a perfect guy.
Yeah, but it still can happen though. It's definitely still can happen.
Where's he at right now?
Indiana.
I'm surprised they still holding on to Miles Turner. I
Yeah.
expected him to be in the Lakers jersey last year.
Yeah, but I think Miles Turner days in number in Indiana. I think they're gonna move him because he's a free agent. They clearly not trying to pay him.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, the thing that hurt him big time was his offense never developed. He never developed a jumper. I never seen anything going on with his post game. He's the type of player that would fit perfect in LA because somebody's got to take some of that physical burden off of AD and be athletic enough to finish and be, have a live body. And I just don't know too many people that have fit well out there. I don't believe in starting your power forward at the 5 spot. You could play him small ball in lineups and situations, but not a guy like AD. You shouldn't do that to him.
Go keep talking for a while. Somebody at my door. Hold on. Keep talking.
All right. Man, I don't even know what to talk to y'all about, man. What's on the radar out here? So many teams out here this youngness going for it. You got got Denver. I really think Sacramento is probably poised to kind of make something happen out here with the way Fox is playing. I just don't know if the Celtics can repeat, make another finals appearance. I'm impressed with Poole. Our Golden State drafted him and developed him from 19 to 22 when he blew up. He got the deal. Is able to keep Wiggins. I just don't know what the tax is going to be for them. They keep paying though. I like what the Knicks done, getting Brunson out of Dallas. That was a good pickup for them. Michael Porter looks good. Coming back for Denver. Ja's just playing out of his mind, man. That guy's making plays after plays, looking crazy. I don't know. Somebody better come up, man. I'm going to run out of stuff to say. I don't watch too many teams out here. See if I can look at some comments or something. Man. See if I can find something going on. These standings looking like. See the West standings. Got the Blazers at 10-4 in the first. Nuggets behind them.
Yeah.
1-10.
Yeah, let me damn, now everybody coming on.
Oh, it's all good. I was just going off the top of my head. I was looking at the standings, seeing who was at the top of the West.
Yo, I need y'all to hold it down for like
What's good, Kareem?
It's good, bro. It's good. It's good, most. Yo, hold it down. I had to I'm gonna change my clothes. I'm gonna run out. So while I'm changing, y'all can stay on the live until I leave.
All right.
I'm gonna go change. Oh, she said. Angie said, "Here's a realistic trade: Pat Bev, Damian Jones, Christie, and 2 second-round picks for Bogdanovich." Didn't they just give Bogdanovich
Lakers don't got enough cap to pay him.
I think they just gave Bogdanovich some money.
He got a 2-year extension.
Yeah, I think
his salary is like 20-some million a year or something.
Yeah, they just gave him a 2-year extension. But hold it down. I go change my clothes, get dressed. I gotta go out. So I guess y'all could be on live probably like 20, 30 minutes while I get dressed.
We got you.
We got you, bro. Yo. Hey, guy that I was talking, you got a channel, bro?
Who, me?
Yeah, the Thunder fan.
No, you know what? I don't have I don't have a channel. I mean, I have a channel, but it's not dedicated for anything sports related.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man, I would like to collab with you. You feel me? Bring you on my channel.
Hey, man, I'm down for that, man.
I respect your basketball knowledge, bro. You know your shit.
I try not to be biased, bro. I mean, I am biased, but I leave that out of my comments because nobody wants to know how I feel, you know? They just want to know what's going on.
Right.
We all got a little bias. You can still be fair with some bias.
Yeah, I'm fair.
Yeah.
I'm not biased. I be getting on my team.
Can somebody tell me how the Lakers? How would the Lakers?
How y'all feel about KD throwing his team under the bus, implementing?
Hey, I heard about that.
How that don't get talked about at all? But if that was LeBron being passive aggressive and not even naming names, and people had to speculate, it would be a topic. Like that shit crazy, bro.
Hey, loyalty.
Yeah.
KD not LeBron. That's why.
It ain't even about being LeBron. He still being the second best, third best. You still
fourth, fifth, sixth.
About at all though.
He not LeBron.
KD is the most passive aggressive dude I've ever seen in my life.
LeBron is the face of the league, bro.
They was saying he was better than LeBron when he was beating them in Golden State.
We can't.
Ready to pass the torch. Now he not LeBron.
Yeah, that was a surgery and 2 ago. That was a while ago. The league changed fast. You can be on top of the hill and rolling down the next day. It's out with the old, in with the new. What have you done for me lately? That's what sports is.
Nah, for sure.
Can't respect KD, man. He was out there riding coattails in Golden State. I mean, he got his 2 chips, but I feel like he left OKC not because of any one player. I feel like he wanted to take the easy way out. And he was down to be that man, but he didn't want to be the man. He wanted to be next to the man so he could shine.
Yeah, no, for sure. I believe that. I agree.
But then what did he do then? He took the hardest way possible to go to Brooklyn.
I believe that
wholeheartedly. The hardest way possible to go over there to Brooklyn.
Hey, this dude's a fool, bro. He could have went to my Celtics, man. He could have made a difference. Him and Tatum. But he went to Golden State.
I don't think they would have made no noise. Two non-leaders.
What you mean?
2 beta males?
Bro, listen. He would have had Marcus Smart. He would have had Al Horford. He would have had Terry Rozier. What you talking about?
He would have had Terry Rozier.
Yes. Jaylen Brown. Come on, man. KD said he was going to go to Boston or Golden State. Those are his 2 options, but he chose Golden State.
Oh, you talk about
we ain't had no superstars.
You talk about
so
before 2018.
We talk about after he left Golden State.
But
Kyrie came a year later.
Did you listen to Draymond when they talked about it? He was supposed to go to Cleveland, bro.
Who? Draymond?
KD.
When?
What?
Yes, he was supposed to go play with LeBron.
LeBron Ben was calling him when he was a free agent, when he had that 1-year contract.
He was
supposed
with the Warriors. He was hearing he was going to team up with LeBron, and Draymond and them got on him. Yeah, he was supposed to go after they beat Golden State. Go watch that interview. Draymond talked about that shit on one of them podcasts.
Wait, Draymond said that? I thought you were talking about after they won the chip.
Okay. No, he talked about that on who podcast is that? Is that his? No, it's not.
Was it All the Smoke?
Nah, not All the Smoke.
You talking about the volume?
I think it was before he definitely talked about it. I think it was before he got his main.
When we talk about people taking a weed move, I mean, come on now. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Come on, loyalty. We know you're a LeBron fan, but come on now.
He didn't know that the Celtics were 1 game away from the final with all rookies, with no Kyrie, no Gordon Hayward. And he talking about KD won't make no noise in Brooklyn. Yeah, all right.
And Bron trying to get him, and Bron trying to get Kawhi. That was ridiculous. Him trying to get Kawhi.
This is a rookie, Jason Tatum, 2nd year Jaylen Brown, 2nd year Rozier. Like, come on, man. We have a squad.
Bron said he's been recruiting since 2009.
KD would have did damage with that team, man.
I'm still mad about KD, the way he did OKC when he was up 3-1.
Tripping.
You mad about that? Why? OKC wasn't winning nothing.
28, but Boston was.
I mean, how you? I mean, I guess
it's on.
They wasn't winning nothing.
It's KJ Redick interviewed him. I knew I seen it.
OKC was nothing but a little show here, a little flash. They was all flash and sizzle. They weren't gonna win nothing.
Man, let's keep it all the way funky. We got robbed in the finals, man. Everybody saw that.
Who got
Who
robbed?
got robbed?
OKC.
OKC.
You said okay. See,
Well, y'all played
Y'all
Miami.
watched,
when y'all play
y'all
Miami.
watched the y'all watched the finals in 2012 in the lockout season when it was a shortened season. They played about 50 something games.
Hey, I heard they stole a
OKC.
game from y'all. Is that true?
What? Who had?
That wasn't no robbery. That
What
wasn't
you
no
talking
robbery.
about? Who they played? You talking about
Talking
they played
about Miami
Miami?
and the Thunder in the final. That's what you talking about, right?
Yeah.
Robbery.
Nah,
I feel
that
like
was
it
one
was
of
a
the
Then they
little
few
stole a
bit
game
times
from the Thunder.
LeBron role players came through and hit timely 3-point shots. If this
I'm
team
not
do
the
that, forget the names. If this team does that, they're gonna look good. The wide open shots they get, it's just they not knocking them down.
Bruh.
When LeBron teams do that in pivotal moments in the game, they win.
Yeah, this ain't that LeBron either.
Bruh, I believe if LeBron's in the Thunder, that'd be a threat.
Just hit the
Nah, that was
expected
never.
shot you
That was
supposed to
never.
make.
You know
Nah,
what?
they just
You know
need a
what?
superstar,
OKC.
bro. One
You
superstar.
know the mistake that they made. OKC
No
made.
Kyrie.
They need more than one superstar.
Bro, they're a good
biggest,
team. You haven't watched the Thunder?
Yeah,
biggest
they playing
mistake
good now.
OKC
They play
made.
hard.
Yeah,
The
so
biggest
what? A lot of
mistake
teams do.
They're a competitive team, man.
Yeah, a lot of teams play hard and competitive.
I can't wait for him to talk about. I can't wait for him to say the biggest mistake OKC made, so I
I'm
can
about
reply.
to tell you, Durant
shock
talked
you.
about that. Durant talked about that too on a Kyrie when it was him and Kyrie and they was talking. It was the James Harden thing when he was talking about he was a novice and when like being the best player, he didn't know he had power and like the office and how the team moves. He was talking about James Harden, how they let him go, how he would have did that different. You feel what I'm saying? He talked about all that. But that's why
you know what?
That's why he poked his chest out and moved how he moved now, like with his move and speaking up and stuff like that, because he was such a novice back then. You feel what I'm saying? He talked about all that, bro.
Yeah. He was
You
young.
know remember, but you said OKC made that mistake, and you're gonna say that they made the mistake in trading James Harden. But here's what people don't know. I'm about to drop a jewel on you. OKC had a 20% team owner that was responsible for moving the team from Seattle to OKC, right? Now, peep game. That man was facing over a decade of federal time for a Ponzi scheme for oil bid rigging.
Yeah.
And that man committed suicide, and they called it an accidental death in a one-car crash when he killed himself on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
Now, OKC ended up having to trade James Harden because the team owners that was left with 80% of the team couldn't afford to pay the luxury tax. So they couldn't afford to pay Harden what they wanted to pay him.
Yeah.
They had to pay him what they could afford to pay.
Something today that teams would do in the blink of an eye. So, yeah, it definitely probably that was the behind the scenes. It was more of that story. You're right. Yep.
And he wasn't James Harden as we know him now either. So
nah, he was projecting there though.
Yeah, but he still was seeing. We seen how dangerous they was getting there so young to that finals.
I always thought James Harden was dominant. You watched him in college, bro?
Yeah. Oh no, I already thought. We talking about what the ridiculous Dan Antonio system, getting all those numbers. Get the number system, but like when you got three guys like that, you want everything possible to keep them together. When you talking about that, the minority owned and all that, but yeah, money plays a part in all this. Sometimes the guys don't.
Money is a major
billionaires.
Part. Look at how Russ got us held hostage.
Yeah, billionaires they make investments and take risks that don't come out right, just like everybody else.
That's a fact.
It is what it is sometimes, but that's why it's so tough to win.
We made a huge mistake around 2012 too, around the time that before we made that finals run, we made a huge mistake. We went with a conventional lineup and overpaid Kendrick Perkins. When we traded Jeff Green, a lot of people don't remember, we traded Jeff Green, and Jeff Green ended up being diagnosed with that heart condition.
Yep.
And we ended up getting Kendrick Perkins, and Jeff Green, Ronnie Turiaf, Channing Frye, all had heart issues and heart surgery. Turiaf had a surgery. Channing Frye got his caught early in the physical, so he didn't have to have the surgery. But Jeff Green did also.
Bam, I heard you.
When did they pick up
Lakers
Serge
and the
Ibaka?
young guys earlier. That was the situation with BI. Why they kept Kuzma over him? They were saying because BI had that potential thing that Bosh had, that blood clot.
And I don't think the Laker fans didn't like the style of play with him and LeBron. They think it bumped heads, Bi and
Nah,
Bron.
I don't. Most
But
this season never
Kuz was
told
almost the
these
same way.
seasons.
One
The
for
Lakers
7, 2
fans,
points.
their ideology on
Oh
style of
my
play is
god,
horrible.
man.
It's
See,
never
look, I already, hey, loyalty, I know
1
that,
for
but they was
7,
going in
man.
on that.
yeah.
But it wasn't a
1 for
decision by the
7.
fans, you know. I guess the front office seen it too. So
That ass nigga have 2 points,
Nah,
bro.
they ain't see it. It came down to that blood
Nigga,
clot
dumb,
thing. I'm
he a
telling you.
fucking idiot, bro.
you said can I know who?
That blood clot thing. Bi had the potential
Yeah, he
thing
did
they
have that.
thought Bosh had.
Right. Yeah, they looked at the physical,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they
That's the
thought
only.
Even back then, I said we should have kept Bi.
and
It was
Kuzma
a
was cheap. He
game.
was
It was the
cheaper.
game LeBron got hurt. We blew Golden State out. We was the number 4 in the West. That's when Zubac was killing. Rondo,
Right.
all of them. You know what I saw that game? I was calling it out then. I said, this is the first time LeBron has a player who can go at KD, give KD 20, 25, and he can actually guard KD on the other end. Size, length, whatever. Even if KD gets 30, he slow him down and take a lot of pressure on Bron. Nobody was looking at that. They kept talking about fit, this, that, and the third. So that was key. Just go back and watch that game.
Yeah.
Golden State could not beat them. I'm telling you, they would have beat Golden State in 2018 if they would have went, bro. If LeBron would have stayed healthy, he would have got MVP that year too, I believe. I'm telling you.
But, you know,
I'm still upset that they ain't keep Wiggins out there in Cleveland to play with LeBron. Man, they shipped him out so quick.
But you know, but Kevin Love had them
You
ridiculous
can't say that
numbers
though,
back
because we
then,
won
man.
shit.
Yeah, Kevin Love had them. He was getting 16 rebounds, 27 points, threes and stuff like that. LeBron wanted him. He came in right away. I want Kevin Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good pickup. I can't lie.
Yeah. He might not have meshed with LeBron them he wasn't gonna get those numbers, but he did well enough to win that championship. And he was deadly over there in that corner.
Everybody was wrong again, most this year about the West. Remember, everybody was making their predictions. Nobody said nothing about Portland,
Nope.
none of these teams.
Hey,
Oh,
loyalty. I was talking about.
That's why you see it so quiet on Kareem reporting.
Right. Hey, loyalty. I'm talking about you.
They gone. They missing now.
Hey, loyalty. I was talking about you the other day when you was talking about playing Wyndon Gabriel more,
Exactly.
get more
What
hustle.
they were saying.
And you were saying that in the beginning. They were like,
My
"Oh, you talking
basketball knowledge
crazy? You don't know what you
stupid. Loyalty
talking
don't know
about."
nothing. He always want to go big. I've
Yeah.
been saying this for 2 years, most.
Yeah, I said loyalty brought that up, and I was looking at him do the hustle. He in there scoring in the paint. I said he caught the ball and did a post move. I'm like, he caught it, boom, drop, jump hook.
Yeah.
I'm like, he not scared.
They gave up on Damon Jones, but even the game in the preseason and Elder was like, you can't compare preseason. That was the best we looked defensively. It was a game versus Sack. They played him and AD together. It wasn't about his scoring or nothing. It was the relief he gave AD in that game. That's what y'all not looking at. It's the minutes AD could be off the floor because he's saving his energy. It's the time AD have full strength in the fourth and late in the fourth quarter. He not gonna have 20 all 3 quarters and then 2 in the fourth. He does that because he's playing 5. I said, I don't care what y'all talk about basketball. Now. These are the things I'm paying attention to. What we gonna look like when LeBron and AD go off the floor because their usage rate is so high. Forget all these trades and moves you talk about. That's still right with the moves we get now. Even these blockbuster trades.
You was saying that in the summer. You was like, forget these trades because that's all. What we gonna do with the guys we got now? Exactly. And I remember you saying that. What about now? What about now? What about now? And they was like, oh, I know they was dismissing it. I said, well, you was right. Like when Kareem said, what is this coach doing? Like you said, they got to make the team around what fits AD, not what fits Westbrook, because he's not their number one guy. So how he got like the guy the day before we was talking about how like when Westbrook exploded, he was telling Westbrook, I said he can do this. He said all offensive rebounds he got. If somebody else is running and dabbing to the rim, I know Brooklyn is little, they small, but with AD's length, he can get over a lot of guys.
Exactly.
I said he can do it. Don't say what he just got to keep it up though. That's the thing.
What y'all talking about? I was on the phone. My bad.
We talking about basically like, bro, these dudes will come on talk about my basketball knowledge with the Lakers. How if they went big, they'll get blown out by even more and this that. I've been calling this since last year. They say we don't have the personnel when we had DeAndre and Dwight. They say we don't have personnel now. We need the 2 bigs. You're not giving these dudes a shot, and your rotation is weird. You're still playing an unorthodox.
I don't know. I don't
lineup.
like how the Lakers running guard heavy. I don't like that shit.
Not even guard heavy. You should never have Toscano at no fucking power forward. Like, how do you even justify that? This kid
Can't.
out. He's the 12th, 11th man or somebody.
Everybody want to mimic Golden State style, man.
Yeah, that shit don't work for everybody. Like, I don't.
That shit, bro. That shit crazy.
And
I like what you said about Gabriel, though, bro.
Yeah, you got to play Gabriel with AD, though. It's not just Gabriel in for AD, because when you do that, that makes him a perennial first or second option, even when he's in with Westbrook or even with LeBron. You can't do that. You got to have him in that dunker spot. You notice how teams play zone and get away with it with the Lakers so much, because you know why? You got AD floating and nobody flashing that middle. When we won a championship, you had a dosage of, you couldn't do that with JaVale. JaVale eating that middle up all day. You feel me? AD right there on the little short corner, or he on the elbow hitting the jumper. Dwight come in, he pounding that thing in the hole. The defense is honest. With this team, they not doing it because it's either or. It's either AD at the 5, Gabriel, or Damon. It's not like you have the focus on two bigs or at a time. You don't even move.
They should have kept Stanley Johnson.
And then most they got that lineup in with like a Pat Bev and another shooter who's not going to shoot. That's 3 guys who you don't have to worry about. You playing a 5-on-3 every time down, literally. If they make it, hey, I'll live with it. If they make 1 every 8 shots, and again, what we was talking about before, they was like, Gilbert Arenas don't know. He don't know. Gilbert Arenas was talking about this stuff even way back with Caruso. If I'm Dean Caruso, because I play basketball, and I know this guy, all right, he might hit a 3. He might take a 3 once every 8 possessions. I could live with that percentage. You know how many times back I'm resting on D, bro? And Lakers be having 3 or 4 guys in a game like that sometimes, like a Toscano Anderson, a Gabriel, and somebody else with no AD or Bron. And I'd be like, what the hell? And y'all got him in at the top of the 4th when we was making a run and chance to come back in the game. Like, how do you even come up with that lineup? Like, buying people rest and then AD get the rest and he still don't do nothing. I don't be getting it, bro. It's weird. Season is weird, man.
Y'all think that last game?
The floor spacing is messed up.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Y'all think that last game is that a trend or is it just a one-off because of how bad Brooklyn is defensively?
It's definitely bad. Look how Brooklyn just got smoked by Sac. They got a lot of the turmoil the Lakers got.
And they had a couple of players back against Sac.
Bro, all the analysts came out and said that the ex-pros, retired players, they said, I don't care how bad Ben Simmons is. It ain't 5 players on that team better than him. You go from this guy being a superstar, I don't care what you say about his mental, whatever, talking about he's our backup center. We're going to try him at the backup center. What the hell?
That's what they doing now.
You made the perfect point. And when a player is losing confidence like that, you don't sit him on a bench and try new things like that. You give him more and more reps.
Wait a minute, he playing backup center? I thought he just was hurt coming off the bench a little bit, trying to get back in.
No, I thought they was limiting his minutes. They say he hurt.
They don't know what they're doing.
He's not hurt. They ain't saying that.
They're not letting him play back to back, just like.
Oh, he's not playing back to backs yet. Okay, because
even in the games he's in, he's not even involved. It's like
he's not.
They're not using him.
Game.
Yeah, the way
they're not using any of his strengths.
See, he looked better with a big like Embiid that can score. They ain't got
that roster was built around him. He's an idiot.
Yeah, they need a big that can, he can.
Sixers want to trade. I don't care what anybody say. Sixers want to trade.
And what you call Simmons by what, a month or 2? Harden.
The only thing that's wrong with Ben Simmons is his playing time and his confidence.
Yeah. Huh? How long you going for?
Harden?
Yeah, Harden hurt.
For a couple months.
He injured.
He got like some type of ankle injury or some shit.
Yeah, he tore something.
It's not his hamstring, but he tore something. Yeah,
in his leg or foot, something like that.
Oh, Harden?
I hate to say it, but Harden is turning into the fat kid again, man. I hate to say it.
I hope Harden don't gain weight again, man.
It ain't even.
I hope he stay in the fucking gym.
It ain't even a fat kid. Harden got away from being a professional, bro.
Yeah.
And I say it all the time. And I saw this with AD. After AD won that chip, he had the baby. He got the money. All players don't have the Magic Johnson, the Michael Jordan, the Kobe, the LeBron want to go from good to great. Some players are content, bro. That's just who they are. That's who they are. And mentally, that's who they are. Inside, that's their center. That's who they are. I think Harden did it all, the scoring, all that. It's like, come on, bro. He don't know how to tap into that next level to go from good to great. It's just some players is like that, man.
Yeah, he got the attitude of you know who I am. I
I'm
remember
making my money, 50 whatever.
Yeah, I remember when Sean Kemp gained all that weight, and they was asking about his weight. He said, "The only thing y'all got to worry about is 20 and 10. I'm gonna get you 20 points, 10 rebounds," and that's all he cared about. Career dropped off so fast, and he vanished.
Yep. And we all know the great. And we all know most if LeBron, Kobe, and these guys are the greatest and the greatest in the game when they play, and they feel they got to go hardest. Look at Kobe; they still talk about his work ethic. What does that say for a Harden or somebody who think they great and they not going hard and putting in that extra work?
That showed me that showed me how much they love. That's all them guys. They love the game. You know what I mean? Kawhi, like, I don't watch no basketball. He might love the process, but he ain't in love with it like that because he's been out there. You know, he'd played hurt, sore, injured. Them guys who love it like that, they get out there and do that.
You talking about Kawhi?
Yeah, he said he don't watch no basketball when he's not playing. He's like,
listen, that man ain't been the same. That man ain't been the same since Jaja injured him on the baseline.
I was just finna say that, brother.
Golden State.
I was just finna say that.
I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with
Even in
everybody.
Toronto when they won that chip, he wasn't the same.
Hey man,
let me ask y'all a question. If he didn't win that chip in Toronto, do you think he would have been sitting out all them games?
Nope.
I do think Kawhi legs are messed up.
Yeah,
those are chronic. He got a chronically bad, no bone on bone knee. He just played through it.
I listened to somebody say something about that Toronto year. I didn't know that was a money year he had to prove or something like that. They were saying injury crazy. Yeah,
that was his contract season. That's why he was balling out like that. Plus, he wanted to prove himself.
Hobbling and all.
Yeah, but
he was gambling with house money though because he's already won championships.
Exactly.
That's why I hadn't done it as the number one.
Right, I'm torn with him because he really, you know, that leg he's really messed up. He's truly perpetually injured. He's not like a guy who he got little tweaks he don't want to play. He really injured. But
he like AD, them boys will be running up the court and then holding the leg or something like that.
You see, he's not gonna be limping around like that. He'll play. You won't even know Kawhi hurt really. And just walk off and then he's like, I torn this and that. You know, I think with AD, he be falling down and flipping over. That pissed people off. Think about it. He don't play through this back injury. I didn't hear too many people give him no credit. He got sick. He still played.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm like, y'all, y'all ain't gonna get And I think ain't nobody gonna give him shit until he do this 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. They want to see him go on the street. You know what I mean?
Want to see him.
He get paid that money like Luka.
A whole playoff
like this. They want to see him like with Jokic and Luka and John, all them go on these long streaks of dominance. They want to see that from AD because he getting paid the money.
Yeah.
So I understand the fan base, the Laker fan base. Hey, we want to see you. We want to see you kill these. These dudes can't stop you. Look at these bums down there.
Exactly.
The Bulls putting Caruso and DeRozan on him.
Exactly.
He not getting 40 or 30 and 40. Come on now. They put Caruso on.
You remember when I came up here arguing with Elder and I said the Lakers in trouble because the third big man just came and outplayed AD. What was his name?
Bryant.
What was the name? The wiry dude. He don't even get no burn from Minnesota. He had come on the Lakers and averaged 25.
Oh, you talking about not Vanderbilt last year.
No, not Vanderbilt.
I know you're talking about. I know the guy. I remember the guy. He was out there hitting jumpers all day and all that. Yeah, I remember.
McDaniels?
No, not him. He plays center.
McDaniels.
He plays center. He's a bigger center power forward from Minnesota.
Those are the only two I know.
Nah, what's the dude name?
Let me look his name up.
Nas Reed.
Nas Reed. Okay.
Oh,
he destroyed AD in that preseason game. Elder, no, that don't mean nothing. This ain't Vogel. What happened in preseason ain't gonna happen in regular season. I said it's not about that. All these teams are gonna do that. You seen Zubac? He came. He had a 17 rebound game versus AD. That doesn't happen.
They should have
Ain't
kept him
no
too.
way we ever seen. I know Shaq different, but a player have 20 rebounds and Shaq have 8 or 5, or that should never happen in no game. AD had, I think, 7 rebounds that game. Nobody's looking at that. They just looking, hey, AD had his 23 and 10. But hey, let a man get 17. How many of those was offensive? How many of those saved possessions? He don't have the same rope. Zubac playing with house money. Every big man that come in playing with house money, because you know what teams do? They throw 3 and 4 at AD. The goal is not to outscore AD, it's to wear him down by the 4th. So, hey, if AD has 30, it's going to be a struggling 30. And guess what? Team questioning, giving him the ball, running through him in the 4, and all that. It's a chess game. That's what they've been doing to AD for the last 2 years, bro. They
That's
going
why they
with
need a
the
center, bro.
lower averages and percentages. And like, I listened to Steve Kerr. It was a finals, I think. It was a finals when they had Barbosa on. They were playing LeBron. LeBron was going. It was when they came back against the 2015. Kerr was in the huddle. He said, "Don't worry, stay even killed. They can't keep this pace up. They're beating us now, but they can't keep this up for 4 quarters." So as fans, y'all just see the box scores and all that, but coaches are thinking the game within the game. That's what the Lakers lose, bro. With Darvin and Vogel, they don't know how to coach the game within the game, bro. Their sub, their combination, matching this matchup with that matchup. They don't see a lot of shit. For some of
It
the
takes
rotation and players they put in, I'll be like, how do you do that? Like, why would you do that?
it take a lot to you want a coach that's gonna get you. See, like you can get a coach that gets you the max with the little players.
Exactly.
But people gonna be pissed at them coaches. It's like Tom Thibodeau. Thibodeau gonna give you the max with the least amount of talent, but people gonna say he gonna wear out my star, so I don't want him. I think that's what they think about Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson would have had this team winning more games, but we don't want him to be the star of the show, the coach.
Exactly.
We want a subservient kind of coach
It's program
just happy
over
to be there.
That's why Kawhi left San Antonio.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We want, we just be happy to be here, sort of like that. But with this team, and I think the Lakers think about the future when they hired the coach. They weren't thinking about now, which is, I know that pissed off like LeBron fans, but they was thinking more about the future. They like, I think they was punting this season anyway it go.
Yeah.
Man, if I was Kawhi, I would have stayed in Toronto.
He would have been hurt still. It wouldn't have made
That's
it
okay, but he would have cashed out. Ain't no pressure. I love that city. I would have stayed out there.
But Kawhi don't have no pressure. Kawhi don't care what nobody's. Kawhi ain't got no social media. He don't give a damn. Kawhi don't care about none of us say. That boy robot.
Kawhi with all them with all them forwards now, them boys would be good.
Yeah. Look, Toronto got 4. They got 4. Both of them kind of.
Red Dog, they in the comments talk about loyalty cooking today. I've been most of the time I've been saying the same thing. These is bad basketball takes, y'all. I'm not cooking. It's just Elder talks over and he put his little spin. Niggas disappear when we ain't winning and the narratives ain't coming true. If you can't talk trades and moves, niggas is not nowhere to be found.
Hey,
I can talk about NBA 2K moves and speculation and what we should do. Let's talk about what we got and how to win with that. Like, what do y'all see them like?
Hey, look, see, I told them I got the title Laker hater because I was telling them what this team was 2 years ago. I said I accepted it from the Lakers. I said but they was on my neck. I said I'm not saying it be me. I'm just telling you straight up that my team, the Bulls. I said I'm not expecting none. I thought Lonzo was an injury-prone player to begin with because I went to see him in New Orleans. He never played.
Yeah, even on Chicago, you said the
never played. I said now it's not to attack the Lakers, but I'm like this is not the LeBron of the past. And that's not to put pressure on LeBron, but he shouldn't have to play like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Lakers. Y'all can't make the moves to get these guys down. Like y'all talking about y'all won 17 chips. Why y'all not? I mean, all summer, his main objective was not to get a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
The draft a shooter.
What Come on saying, now. Coaches are saying that. They saying if the Lakers, this how Pop talk. If the Lakers have to rely on LeBron to get 35 for them to win, that's not sustainable. We're good. We like our chances. Like if you're playing them in a series, that's what a team is banking on because that's like hitting a lottery now. We know LeBron could do it, but we've never seen a player average 35 through a whole playoff, going 7 games in this long playoff format at LeBron age. That's something we've never seen. It would be great if we seen LeBron doing it, but any coach is going to be like, hey, We could like say in Memphis, the young boys. That's what he's preaching to them. So guess what? Remember I was saying this most a team's morale is never out of it. You go up
Nope.
19 Lakers. That team never still feel like they out the game. They still attacking the hole going to. So it feel like that 19-point lead is like 6. That's how they blew so many leads last year. I used to say, AD, this shit is not sustainable, bro. Even when we get little leads and we can't come back, it's the same thing, bro. You too much heavy dose of LeBron and AD. It's not sustainable. Teams is living with them if they have a birthday and they win that way. That's not a winning formula in this new NBA, man. Especially with
That's
them
why they
old
need a
bodies.
center to take that beating off of AD.
Yep.
I think they
That's
hope
where they messed up
Brian.
at.
I think they hoping Brian is there when he come back off the injury.
But again, fam, most they can hope and we can have the personnel. I've seen the Lakers have the personnel, have the bigs, and then the Lakers nation say we don't have the players because they not playing them. Yeah, they not playing the combinations.
Well, I said loyalty a few years ago is what you said too, and I see it now.
Yep.
That you can have guards out there who mess up or miss a rotation and stuff like that, and they still get to start and play. But anytime the centers mess up,
see what I'm saying?
They're
now,
done.
Right?
Not only do they get sent on the bench, they get sent under the bench.
Crazy.
Like
bro.
I know I ain't watched so much. What's the other big guy name? The center, the young one.
Damon.
Damon. Like has he been playing? Has he been playing that bad?
So short. Like
has he been playing that bad when he get benched like this? I'm not sure.
Nah, he's not playing that bad. He ain't getting the time. I feel the same way about Kendrick Nunn. I don't feel like he getting the same leash as players. I felt the same way about THT. I done seen Austin Reeves play 30 minutes, and have single digits and still have the same minutes. It ain't the same.
You're right about that.
Trust me, bro. I with the
THT is good.
Ticket and Elder scream at me. Yeah, right. He's a starter. He's gonna be the. All right, bro.
Is Brian undersized? Brian not undersized. Ain't he about 7 feet? Thomas Bryant.
He's not undersized, but the Lakers not gonna play him with AD. They going to either.
You can't stay healthy, so it don't matter.
Yeah, that's true. You can't stay healthy. But look, hopefully he get out the way now and he can get on the roll. I think he back probably playing.
The first time I came on this show, y'all was going at it, man. That's when I first tuned in. Y'all was just going at it.
We do that.
MIA because you can't talk trades and no moves. They've been
Brian 6'10", 6'10" for a center. That ain't bad.
That's what I hate too, man. Because I talk
wingspan.
about teams all the way.
You said Brian is severely unathletic on D. Can't jump, contest like that. He all right. He all right on D.
Yeah, but he's a big body that could physically take the pounding off of AD. That's all you need.
That and he can balance AD's minutes. He can help go to. That's the goal. It's him, Damon Jones, and it's Brian, Damon Jones, and Wendell Gabriel. They could play enough dosage of minutes to where AD will be fully healthy and strong and can have dominant fourth quarters. That should be the goal. I don't care what them other three get, points wise, whatever. They taking the fouls that AD don't have to take. They're not banging with the big man. AD not going. So he's preserving his body. That's what Ham said he was going to do, preserve AD body in the press conference. He's not doing that.
I'm watching them play right now, bro. You said Chicago. You mentioned Chicago. I'm watching them play
talking about Drummond. I said he been up and down. Exactly what Drummond been the last 3-4 years.
But I wanted to say, it's when y'all talk about AD taking that beat, and I watch that because the floor spacing is shrunk and teams do wear him out.
Exactly.
That's why you need a guy that's why you need a center that's hungry, because it reminds me of Kendrick Perkins when he went to OKC. He opened up everything for Ibaka, and he was like the enforcer. He would take the hard fouls, be physical, let you know I'm here too. It wasn't about talent.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Right. That's what
what player in the NBA right now, most is the last line of defense? I said this before. Niggas kill me. Bad basketball takes. He's the last line of defense like AD, and he has to go out and get 30 for his team to win on a nightly basis. The one player that you could say is probably Giannis. And guess what? We seen Giannis what he looked like without Middleton with that. Without one player, without
Giannis and Embiid, them the only two.
It still wasn't enough. He was getting 40 and getting his 30. It was like, oh, Jason Tatum killing him. It wasn't that. He just can't do it all. This new
Yes.
NBA, you ain't getting no 40 and stopping the other player from getting 40 and no.
I
Don't look
think
at
see
IT.
they want AD to be like Giannis and Embiid because that's what both of them do.
And that ain't him.
You
And
know,
even,
but AD did it in OKC. That's what they paid him to do. I can see why they pissed off. That's what they paid him for and traded for.
Even if he does that, it's
Mhm.
not a winning formula long term in this new NBA because you can even if you name one player that's doing it, that's not a large sample size. So that's not a formula for success.
But I think I don't think they put like some of them might put it, I don't think they could put it all on him because everybody else need to do their thing, but they just want to see they just hoping their superstar does his thing. Like Embiid and them ain't won nothing, right? But Embiid has stepped out there and did that. Giannis won once, but Giannis has stepped out and did that part. He's certified with protecting the rim and going out there and getting
AD do it in the bubble too.
And that's why they wanted. That's why they wanted again. I think that's what people pissed off that he don't do it more like them. They like they put him up there with him.
Again, like you said, you agree what I said. The year he did it, the 1 year he did it, when he had to prove it in the playoffs, he had a heavy dosage of Dwight Howard and JaVale playing perennial important minutes. You got to think, even in that Denver series, Dwight was the difference. People like, loyalty, you don't know. He was if we don't have Dwight in that series, we get killed because we had no answer for Jokic. He was in his head. He was banging with him. That took him out the game. That's what it takes to win championships and win games. You have to have that guy doing that. AD, he couldn't have did that and got his numbers and stopped Jokic. That's just not going to happen.
I think it's the expectations because all we hear is people saying when they have a great game, the best ever, greatest play, they heap a lot of praise on these guys. It's bad and good. They heap a lot of praise, but then most of them don't come through. Like say, Giannis won. He won. They criticized him to death, and he broke out and won a championship. So they're gonna give Giannis a little break because he lost Middleton that year. But if Middleton back healthy, they're not giving Giannis no breaks this year if he don't come through. Their expectation for him is to win. Like Luka. Oh, Luka was great and young, but they're gonna say, Luka, we need you in the Western Conference Finals.
Yep.
That's what they see.
That's a new ceiling for him.
Even John Morant. Oh, that's great, John. You dunking on people. We need to see you in the Western Conference Finals. That's the expectations. And some guys get pissed at the expectation like Westbrook did. But don't get pissed. You out there killing.
Yeah.
What you think we want? We don't want to see you just look good. We want to see you win it all. And some players want to win it all, and some players don't want to win it all enough. And I know why fans get pissed off because they argue for these guys, they fight for these guys every day, on bold message boards, and they don't come through. They sitting there like, damn, dude, you ain't come through for me.
If we talk about blow it up, man, blow up the Nets, blow up the Lakers, I want KD and Kyrie to come to LA, ship Westbrook and AD to the Nets, man. Let's do it.
I respect that.
Hey, bro, I want to touch on something that you said. This is the reason why I watch basketball the way I watch it because it's cool that Giannis was playing like an MVP, but I watched the Bucks when they picked up Portis. I said,
yeah.
When they picked up that guy Portis that could hit that shot and be physical, and he had 6 fouls to spare. He's not leaned on as being the number one guy, but he's allowing the floor to be spaced out with Middleton to allow Giannis to attack that paint because you can't cheat on him.
And guess what? How many times can Giannis float on defense with that? We know that's when LeBron was his greatest. LeBron is still good if he gets to play that legit 3 and he could float with 2 big or a power forward, the big in the back. He can still be effective.
And
so
you know what else?
An important thing.
You know what else it helped? When you got the big guys rebounding or blocking shots. And what happens is Braun at the 3, guess what Braun gonna be when they're moving down court? He's gonna be right in the middle with the ball.
Exactly.
You want Braun in the middle with the ball on a fast break.
He gotta get the rebound.
You're done.
On offensive shot.
Think about it. You got the ball. Right. LeBron got the ball at midcourt on a break, and you got 1 point guard down there defending the basket. Come on now. That's Braun all day long.
That's why I watch the role players because when you have the scorers out there, all you need is a center that's gonna bang, have energy, set good screens, foul hard, and cut to the basket and rebound a few times. That's all you need.
Rebound and lead the break so AD could be a rim runner. He first
Yeah,
down,
guys.
not AD get the rebound and he trailing for the 3 on a fast break. That's not powerful AD right there. That's AD settling. That's AD
What
taking
up, bro?
on plays.
Was it?
Feel me?
Yo, yeah. So y'all can stay backstage, but for the people in the chat, I have to run out real quick.
We gonna end it, Kareem, because I don't want your stream to be too long and you gotta go. We
All
pick
right,
it up.
brother.
We pick it up on Friday when the Lakers